Hello, this video is designed to show you the basics of Academic Search Complete. To get to Academic Search Complete, start by going to the library's homepage, library.guilford.edu. A few things to note here. This database is owned by EBSCOhost, a company that owns many other databases. Most of their database interfaces look nearly identical, so don't let yourself be fooled. The name of the database that you're searching in will appear here in green. That's all you need to worry about in terms of identifying which database you've chosen. For purposes of this video, we'll pretend that we're doing a project on school vouchers and charter schools. In the first box, we'll enter a few words, or just one word, that makes sense for what we're searching. Charter schools. You'll notice here that several suggestions have popped up. You can choose these if you want to, but be aware that the database will go ahead and perform the search for you without allowing you to insert any other words. In the next box, we'll type an associated word or phrase, in this case, vouchers. I could do many things here. I could apply many different filters, but I'm going to wait and see what results I get before doing that. Click Search. 312 results is a lot to dig through, so I'm going to use several filters on the left side of the page. I'm going to start by clicking on Limit to Full Text, which will only show me things that Guilford College has direct and instant access to. I'm also going to use the Scholarly Journals filter, which will show me peer-reviewed scholarship only. You'll notice this box that says Boolean/phrase. What I've told the system to do is search for articles including the words charter schools and vouchers. I could change this to charter schools or vouchers. Let's see what results I get. 1,676. That's far more than the 312 results that I started with. This is why typically people stick with the AND filter. You could also do NOT. I'm going to go back to AND. And it's still remembered my filter, so I've got 25 results left. At this point, I'm ready to start digging in to the articles themselves. If I was impressed by this article, I could click on the title. This gives me lots and lots of information about the article, including the name of the journal that it came from, the author or authors, the volume, the issue, the date, page numbers. Sometimes it will even include descriptions like this, which tell you how many images are in the article. Don't forget to use these. These are subject terms that the system is suggesting that you search if you're interested in this topic. I also encourage folks to read the abstract before you read the article. This will really help you decide if this is truly an article that you want to use. You can save yourself a lot of time. Once you read through this data and decide that this article is something that you'd like to use, you just click on PDF Full Text. This brings up a PDF file of the article itself. We can see here that this article is 67 pages long. Don't let that scare you. Many articles have extremely wide margins, footnotes, some have tables of contents, and pretty much all articles are going to have a lengthy references list at the end. Many also have charts, so don't fool yourself. You won't actually be reading 67 entire pages. On the right side, you've got several different options. You can print the article, email it to yourself. You could add it to a folder if you'd created an account. You can also cite the article. This is a useful tool. If we click on Cite, it brings up different formats of citations for us, including APA, Chicago, MLA, and several others. Be careful though. For instance, MLA was just updated in April of 2016, and I'm not sure if this tool on EBSCOhost has been updated to reflect those changes. You should always check things against the manual. We have hard copies of manuals available here in the library, and we've got guides online at library.guilford.edu/citation. I can click on the Cite tool to close it. Now, if I wanted to just save this, I could click on Download PDF, and it would bring up a page like this, and I just click the arrow, and then select where on my computer I'd like to save it. This is a handy tool if you're working on your own computer at home. Now, getting back to the article, we can look back at the detailed record, which is where we started, and then we can go back to our result list. There's several other handy features here. On the right side, it's suggesting things to me, for instance, news wires and web news. Now, these aren't necessarily scholarly or peer-reviewed, but it could be really valuable information. A lot of this comes from the Associated Press. Also, we've got a chat box over here. This will send a message to a librarian somewhere in North Carolina who can help us with our searching a little bit. Also, we could use several different filters here. A lot of people like the subject filter. I tend to not use it because I think that sometimes these are very interdisciplinary subjects and topics, and so limiting those results by subject might really exclude some things that can be valuable to us. You can limit by source types, which I strongly recommend. I'm going to click on academic journals. Many databases will give you book reviews unless you filter those out. And generally, book reviews are not what you're looking for with things like research papers. You'll have to talk to your teacher about specifics, though. You can limit by language, geography, publication, if there's a specific publication that you'd like to search in. We can do lots of different things with this. You could also share these results with yourself or create an email alert which would give you an update whenever this changes. For instance, when new articles are added. Now, if there was a specific publication that you wanted to search within this database, you could click on Publications. And then you could perform a search for the name of the publication that you were interested in. There's a better way to do this, though, on the library website, but that's a video for another day. Feel free to explore more features in Academic Search Complete. We hope this video has been helpful to you. Please see a librarian or a student worker at one of the 2 service desks in Heggie Library for further assistance. Thank you.